November 82459, ready for airways to Miami Airport.
November 82459, New Orleans clearance, cleared to Miami. Radar vectors BLVNS, then is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 900, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.15. Squawk 1351.
Cleared to Miami. Radar vectors BLVNS, then is filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 390, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.15. Squawk 1351. November 82459.
November 82459, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi.
We'll contact ground 121.9er when ready for start or taxi, November 82459. Thanks.
Moxie 6429, Gate 19er, request pushback and engine start.
Moxie 6429, New Orleans ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest. Moxie 6429.
November 82459, ramp 46, request startup.
November 82459, engine start approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Roger, startup approved. November 82459.
Moxie 6429, taxi for departure.
Moxie 6429, runway 20 taxi via Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11.
Runway 20 taxi via Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11, Moxie 6429.
Southwest 2230, Gate 16, request pushback and engine start.
Southwest 2230, New Orleans ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northeast, Southwest 2230.
Moxie 6429, cross runway 11 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Cross runway 11 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Bravo, Charlie, Moxie 6429.
United 415, gate 19er taxi via Charlie, Alpha.
Gate 19er via Charlie, Alpha, United 415.
November 82459, taxi for departure.
November 82459, runway 20 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11.
Runway 20 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11, November 82459.
Southwest 2230, ready to taxi to the active.
Southwest 2230, runway 20 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11.
Runway 20 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Hold short runway 11, Southwest 2230.
Southwest 2230, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, Southwest 2230.
November 82459, waiting to cross 11.
November 82459, hold short of 11. I'll call you back.
Wilco, hold short of 11, November 82459.
November 82459, cross runway 11 at Alpha. continue taxi via Bravo, Charlie.
Cross runway 11 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Bravo, Charlie, November 82459.
Delta 2542 Heavy, Gate 16 taxi via Alpha. Gate 16 via Alpha, Delta 2542 Heavy. November 82459, contact New Orleans Tower 119.5.
Over to Tower 119.5, November 82459. See you.
New Orleans Tower, Delta 2355, ILS runway 11.
Delta 2355, New Orleans Tower, wind 180 at 6, runway 11 cleared to land.
Runway 11 cleared to land, Delta 2355.
November 82459, holding short, runway 20.
November 82459, New Orleans Tower, wind 180 at 6, fly runway heading, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, November 82459.
November 82459, contact New Orleans departure.
Contact New Orleans departure, November 82459. New Orleans departure, November 82459, 1800. November 82459, New Orleans departure, good day, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190. Climb maintain flight level 190, November 82459. November 82459, turn left, heading 130. Expect further clearance in about 4 tree miles. Turn left, heading 130, November 82459. November 82459. Contact Houston Center 127.0. See you. Contact Houston Center 127.0. November 82459. Have a good day. Houston Center, November 82459. Crossing 16,700 for flight level 190.
November 82459, Houston Center, climb maintain flight level 390.
Climb maintain flight level 390, November 82459.
Delta 625 Heavy, contact Houston Center 126.35. Center on 126.35, Delta 625 Heavy, take care. November 82459, turn right, heading 140.
Turn right, heading 140, November 82459.
November 82459, contact Houston Center 134.9er.
Center on 134.9er, November 82459. Houston Center, November 82459. Good day, climbing flight level 255 for flight level 390.
November 82459, Houston Center, roger. United 2442, contact Houston Center 127.65.
Contact Houston Center 127.65, United 2442.
November 82459, cleared direct BLVNS. Resomol navigation.
Roger, heading direct BLVNS, then RESUM own navigation November 82459. Thanks.
November 82459, you're welcome. November 82459, contact Houston Center 2765.
Contact Houston Center 2765, November 82459. Houston Center, November 82459, flight level 390.
November 82459, Houston Center, copy. Delta 1509, Houston Center, amendment to your route advised, ready to copy.
Wilco, ready to copy, Delta 1509.
Delta 1509. Expect Hobbit 2, runway 28.
Expect Hobbit 2, runway 28, Delta 1509.
Southwest 1531. Contact Atlanta Center 118.55. Have a good one.
Contact Atlanta Center 118.55, Southwest 1531. Take care.
Houston Center, Southwest 3183, flight level 390.
Southwest 3183, Houston Center, radar contact.
November 82459, you're off course. Cleared direct Dowry. Resume on navigation.
Roger. Clear direct Dowry. Resume own navigation. November 82459.
United 2442, contact Miami Center 132.35.
Contact Miami Center 132.35, United 2442.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 275, flight level 390.
Southwest 275, Jacksonville Center, roger. Spirit Wing 1701, contact Miami Center 132.35.
Center on 132.35, Spirit Wing 1701.
November 82459, contact Miami Center 3235, take care.
Center on 3235, November 82459. Miami Center, November 82459, flight level 390.
November 82459, Miami Center. November 82459, Miami Center. Expect Frogs 4, runway 9er.
Expect Frogs 4, runway 9er, November 82459.
Miami Center, Aeromexico 441, flight level 360.
Aeromexico 441, Miami Center, radar contact.
November 82459, ready for descent.
November 82459, descend via Frogs for arrival, Miami Airport landing runway 9er, altimeter 3001.
Descend via Frogs for arrival, Miami Airport landing runway 9er, altimeter 3001, November 82459.
Silver Wings 136, contact Miami Center 134.75. Contact Miami Center 134.75, Silver Wings 136. American 2925, Miami Center, expect Frogs 4, runway 9er.
Expect Frogs 4, runway 9er, American 2925.
Miami Center, Exejet 468. Good day. Flight level 410.
Exejet 468, Miami Center, copy. November 82459, contact Miami Center 3475.
Center on 3475, November 82459. Good day, Miami Center, November 82459, descending via Frogs 4, flight level 340.
November 82459, Miami Center, roger. November 82459, contact Miami Center 133.275.
Contact Miami Center 133.275, November 82459. Miami Center, November 82459. Good day, descending via Frogs 4, flight level 313.
November 82459, Miami Center, copy. November 82459. Contact Miami Center 132.4.
Contact Miami Center 132.4, November 82459. Miami Center, November 82459. Good day. Descending via Frogs 4, 111000.
November 82459, Miami Center, Roger.
Miami Center, American 315, descending via Frogs 4, 14,900.
American 315, Miami Center, Roger. November 82459. Contact Miami approach 124.85.
Contact Miami approach, November 82459. Have a good day. Miami approach, November 82459. 1000 feet with information, Bravo.
November 82459, Miami approach. Good day. Altimeter tree 001 expects the visual approach runway 9er.
Altimeter 3001 expect the visual approach runway 9er, November 82459.
Delta 1523, contact Miami Tower 118.3.
Over to Tower 118.3, Delta 1523.
Spirit Wings 3156, descend and maintain 4,000 feet, altimeter tree 001, vectors for the approach.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, altimeter tree 001, Spirit Wings 3156.
Cargo Jet 926 Heavy, contact Miami Tower 118.3, have a good one. Contact Tower 118.3, Cargo Jet 926 Heavy. All aircraft be advised information Charlie now current, altimeter tree 000. Spirit Wings 3156, turn left, heading 145, intercept the 8 right localizer, descend and maintain 2,500, altimeter tree 000.
Turn left, heading 145, intercept the 8 right localizer, descend and maintain 2,500, altimeter tree 000, Spirit Wings 3156.
Spirit Wings 3156, airport is at your 10 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, Spirit Wings 3156.
Spirit Wings 3156, cleared visual approach runway 8 right.
Cleared visual approach 8 right, Spirit Wings 3156.
Spirit Wings 3156. Contact Miami Tower 118.3.
Contact Tower 118.3, Spirit Wings 3156.
November 82459. Airport is at your 12 o'clock 16 miles. Report the field in sight.
We have the field, November 82459.
November 82459. Cleared visual approach runway 9er.
Cleared visual approach 9er, November 82459.
American Tree 15. Airport is at your 12 o'clock 16 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, American Tree 15.
American Tree 15. Cleared visual approach runway 9er.
Cleared visual approach 9er, American Tree 15.
November 82459. Contact Miami Tower 118.3. See you.
Over to Tower 118.3, November 82459. Miami Tower, November 82459, visual runway 9er.
November 82459, Miami Tower, wind 155 at 4, runway 9er cleared to land.
Runway 9er cleared to land, November 82459.
Frontier Flight E38, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait. Frontier Flight E38. FedEx 205 Heavy, holding short, runway 8 left.
FedEx 205 Heavy, Miami Tower, wind 155 at 4, RNAV to bar, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, RNAV to bar, cleared for takeoff. FedEx 205 Heavy.
Frontier Flight E38, Miami Tower, wind 155 at 4, fly runway heading, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff. Frontier Flight E38.
Southwest 150, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure, Southwest 150.
Miami Tower, American Tree 15, visual runway 9er.
American Tree 15, Miami Tower, continue.
Roger, American Tree 15.
Copa 481, holding short, runway 8 right.
Copa 481, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 08 right, Copa 481.
Copa 481, Miami Tower, wind 155 at 4, RNAV to bar, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 right, RNAV to bar, cleared for takeoff, Copa 481.
Frontier Flight E38, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure, Frontier Flight E38.
FedEx 205 Heavy, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure, FedEx 205 Heavy.
American 1284, ready to go, runway 8 right.
American 1284, hold short of 08 right.
Wilco, hold short of 08 right for traffic, American 1284.
American 1284, runway 08 right, line up and wait.
Runway 08 right, line up and wait, American 1284. Envoy 3818, holding short, runway 8 left.
Envoy 3818, Miami Tower, wind 155 at 4, RNAV to Jamba, runway 8 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8 left, our NAV to Jamba, cleared for takeoff. Envoy 3818.
November 8, 2459, exit left at Tango 5.
Exit left at Tango 5, November 8, 2459.
Envoy 3818, contact Miami departure.
Contact Miami departure. Envoy 3818, see you.
November 8, 2459, contact ground 127.5, take care.
Ground 127.5, November 8, 2459, take care. November 82459, request taxi to company ramp.
November 82459, ramp 65 taxi via Tango 5, Tango, Yankee. Hold short runway 12.
Ramp 65 via Tango 5, Tango, Yankee. Hold short runway 12, November 82459.
November 82459, cross runway 12 at Yankee. Continue taxi via Romeo, Yankee, Yankee 2151613.
Cross runway 12 at Yankee. Continue taxi via Romeo, Yankee, Yankee 2151613, November 82459.